So I figured I'd record it, because why not? Might be useful to somebody. So this is my 93 Dodge 2500. Today we're going to be tearing the interior out of this one. See how well it works. And cutting the floor out because I'm using the floor out of this one for my nicer project, which I'm putting a manual 12 valve Cummins in. Stay tuned. Alright, so the first step is to not get sick. Put some gloves on, be a weenie, as you might call it, but clean up all this foam, the rest, shoot out the seat, pull the seat out. Alright, now that I got it cleaned out good enough, I got some of these big pieces out of here. Steering column. These are all removed by the previous owner, ECM, engine wiring harness, steering column. And the seat was already loose, so I can't really show you that, but you see where the bolt holes go. So I'm going to be pulling the seat next. If your cab looks like this, I'd recommend wearing a mask cleaning it up. I did not. I'm going to regret it in a few days, but let's get into it. Okay, time to pull the seat out. Brand new. Okay. Yikes. Time to do some more cleaning. Okay, now we got it all pretty much cleaned out. This floor is not as good as I thought. It's pretty rusty. There's a rust hole over here. You can see it. But still gonna use it because all I really need is the, I forget what it's called right now, but the channel right there. Because this is higher in the manual models than it is in the automatic. So just gonna cut that whole thing out. But next we're gonna get to the door panels. Start on the driver's side door panel. Okay, so my door panel's a little J-rigged on there. But all I need is a Phillips screwdriver and a 15/16 on a bed driver. I don't have one, so we're gonna use a little ratchet. Got me a 10mm wrench. See right in here. And like that, you get it off. You boom, your door panel comes out. Yeah, like that. Good. So, on to the other side. So I finally got that door panel off after a little bit of struggling. The window crank handle didn't want to come off, so I ended up just cutting it off with a die grinder. So got her off. Now it's time to work on the dash. All right, we're gonna get into tearing. We got a dash out, got a trim tool, bit driver, and this Phillips screwdriver. Get into this. All right. $159,000. Let's see if that works. Look how small these AC controls are. There ain't nothing to it. Just a couple plugs. Cool thing about old trucks is they run on vacuum for your air door actuator. As you can see, I got the whole instrument cluster, AC controls, and the stereo out, the radio head unit. It's pretty simple, just a few Phillips screws up top here, something for holding the instrument cluster in, 2 holding the radio in, a couple holding the AC controls. There's an arm here. There's a little bracket that, or a little clip that holds it on to your AC. Couple wires, vacuum hoses right here. Some ground wires for your radio, a couple plugs. That's pretty simple. So this next part I don't really know, I'm kind of just winging it. But looks like there's some 5/16 little screws here. I'm gonna try taking those out and see if we can't get this dash to come out. Okay, so I got a little farther on it, about as far as it can get. So let's go over it. I took this plastic kick panel off, A-pillar, that other A-pillar, basically all the plastic on the front, that kick panel. Then, so I ended up not having to take these out. So you can leave those in, you can leave the cigarette or ashtray in. But there's a bolt right back there. You can see it up there. You gotta take that one out. It's a 1/2 inch. And then you gotta take your glove box down. And there's 2 7/16 bolts right there. And then you got one more right there. And then, so I'll have to do this in the next part. You have to remove the windshield to get the rest of them out. There's a bunch of bolts up here that you cannot get to unless your windshield is out, which is awesome. So that'll be in part 2. So thanks for watching, and hope you stick around.